just finished eating at Salty's, and now we're going to the King County Water Taxi. And it's called the, what is it called? Salty Fox. All right. We just had dinner at the Salty. Okay, and that's Mom talking. She wants to lean on the board. Okay. King County Water Taxi. That'll take us all the way to Puget, all the way across the Puget Sound to Seattle.
We here in Seattle purchase more sunglasses than the citizens of any other city in America. Why? Because from the time we see the sun until the time we see the sun again, we pretty much forgot what we did with our sunglasses. We here in Seattle don't tan, we rust. When daylight savings time comes to Seattle, it means 1 extra hour of rain. Let me try one more. There was a tourist visiting Seattle a couple of years ago. He was talking to a local man. We are called Seattleites. I'm called a lot of other things too, but one of the nicer things I'm called is a Seattleite. He was talking to a Seattleite. He said, "Man, I've been in town for an entire week, and all it does here is rain. When do you get summer?"
It just does.
The local man thought for a second, scratched his head, and said, "Summer last year, I think, was on a Wednesday."
Oh, wow.
Now those jokes are kind of corny, but after your second glass of Washington State wine tonight, those jokes will be hilarious. And if you're in my state, you're not in California anymore. Washington State, are you listening, is second in the production of premium wine.
Is it?
Right behind Napa Valley, right behind California.
Napa Valley.
So second in the production. Now those grapes are grown where? Where we are right now, if you look at the map, we are in what is called Western Washington.
Okay.
If we were to get in a car and go this direction east, across the pass, across the mountains, in about 45 minutes or an hour, now the topography changes, the weather changes. That is where the grapes are grown. That is where a lot of agriculture is. When we think of potatoes, we think of what state? Idaho. We are second in the production of potatoes behind those guys. When I was a young boy growing up on the farm in southern Minnesota, my mother would take our siblings to the grocery store, and she would reach her hand into that box of apples. And on the box of apples, it said what? It said apples, Charles. What kind of apples? Washington State. Absolutely. Cherries, the Rainier cherries. Have you had those?
When they come on, because we get them.
No, the Rainier cherries. I saw them at the grocery store yesterday. They're just coming in the end of June. The Rainier cherries. What makes them so wonderful and expensive?
Yes.
They're more of the good kind of sugar. So we all want the Rainier cherries.
They're nice and big. You know.
They're fantastic, but they are expensive.
Yes,
The other
they
thing,
are.
lentils and alfalfa for racehorses and cows. All that agriculture is east of the mountains.
Go Seattle. This is the Fisherman Terminal in Seattle, and this is the entryway that I'm showing right now, the entryway for salmon to come and spawn. And this is the lake. This is the lake as well. So I can try to raise the boat so I can go into the inner parts of the city. And this area is freshwater, and of course out there is the sound where it's saltwater. So this is freshwater. So you said I want to come in and spawn. So here is the entryway. Pivot and go to this way. And ladders. down there to catch. We have a program here to catch in a season. Once the salmon gets to the lock here, the chances of survival is 70% because of disease and the warm water. The salmon can't thrive on it, so you catch them. Put them in that boat there, standing. And that boat can hold 30 salmon. And then I'll take them to a hatchery. And so far I've been here a good 10, 15 minutes and hasn't catched one, and that's fine. In July, the season, the spawning will be greater. So what is this? Late June, 2023. Another salmon. Let me behind that. That's the case. And that's it. Right. Seattle's best brought us to this view. Nice in person, of course. Very nice in person. There's the Space Needle. The Olympia Mountains is, he said, about 100 miles away from this point. We seen one back maybe about 5 miles ago, 3 miles ago, and we can't see them here. But they had snow caps on them. You know, that's why it's big. Snow cap mountains. All right, time to go back on the bus. And it's our tour bus. Sing, baby. Sing. Let's start it, baby. Low battery. Well, not recording.